and I'm sick of y'all. I'm sick of this generation that whines about every fucking thing. What happened? Cardi B had some merch on her website, and the 3XLs sold out. Her plus size is sold out. So Cardi went online and she made comments to the effect of she didn't know she had all them big ass fans. Okay, damn. All of these sizes then sold out, bitch. I didn't know my fans was a bunch of fat asses. She ain't said it like that, but that's kind of what people took from it. Okay. And so when she said something, it turned into this huge thing because there was one particular woman who took issue with it who was plus size. And so she goes online doing a whole bunch of lawsuit talk. She said, when I spoke about Cardi B's fat phobic comments, I did so respectfully, with the hope of encouraging her to think about the impact of her words on her plus size fans. Her choice to respond by telling me to shut the fuck up and to calm my pussy was vulgar, dismissive, and escalated the issue entirely. I'm no stranger to fat phobic harassment in my comments and DMs, but Cardi B's direct comments towards me have encouraged a new level. By speaking to me in that way publicly, she once again signaled to millions of people that this kind of language and violence towards fat women is acceptable. I'll stand by everything that I said in my video, especially her being talented and powerful. I truly do wish the best for her. However, for my own peace, I'll be taking a small step back from posting while I focus on my mental health. But make no mistake, I will never stop advocating for plus size people to be treated with dignity and respect. Okay. And so that was lawsuit talk to me. And I said, okay, maybe she's gearing up to file some paperwork, girl, because what is this? You bitches give me a headache. Let me just start there. Okay. Also, I'm going to go back to what I said earlier when I was talking about JT. How I felt like there are some other things that should be prioritized, before we get to sexuality. Well, weight is another one. All of the things that Cardi B has said, all of the things that she's been a part of that have affected black women in a particular way. And you want to start a fucking revolution because she called you a fat ass? Girl, please. Excuse me while I sit up and let the fucks just dissipate. I don't give a flying fuck, red fuck, bitch, blue fuck, two fucks. I don't give a shit. Okay? This fat phobia shit, in my opinion, is another excuse for people to be a damn victim. Y'all know damn well. Now let's take this off of Cardi. Y'all know damn well that as humans, we are visual creatures. And that when it's time to throw a dagger, you take a look at a person and you say whatever you feel like is outside of the norm. Whatever you feel like you can pick at, that's what you throw at. So Cardi was, in my opinion, saying what she was saying. And it made you feel away because you may be insecure about your weight. You talking about violence and shit like that, girl. Listen, I don't care. I really don't. With everything going on in the world, the one of the last things I'm gonna give a fuck about is a bitch feeling like she being discriminated against because she fat because of what a bitch said online. Come and holler at me when they don't want to let you into an establishment or something because you're or obese or like something that's some real discrimination. You gave an opinion on something, she responded how she responded. You're turning this into a bigger fucking thing. A bigger fucking thing. No pun intended. Like it's enough big shit around here. Like you doing way too fucking much. And then you doing this shit talking about you need a damn social media break. Babe, this to me feels like a cheap shot. That the right person said the wrong thing to you. So you push it in that capacity because it was, and then you have set up and you've dealt with this before. Why was Cardi the end all be all? Because of her reach and stuff? I just in my spirit don't feel like this woman is really losing sleep because of what the fuck Cardi said. Like you should have been way more bothered by some other shit. Let's see what she had to say and see if we identify with her sentiments. Let's take a listen. Let's hear her out. And I think she's a beautiful young lady. Fat bitches need love too, Craig. But I'm not gonna pretend to care. It's children starving and dying. You understand me? It's some real shit going on in this world. So excuse me for just not really giving a fuck. I promise I don't. Go. Let me hear you out there, mama.
Cardi B, I'm very surprised that I have to remind you of this, but
And then let me tell you this: when the people took issue with what Cardi said, you see this response. Girl, people make fun of my BBL every day. I was talking to my fans who was making fun of the same thing. It's not that serious. That's what Cardi said. And this is her response to that.
Cardi B, I'm very surprised that I have to remind you of this, but just because someone else makes a joke doesn't mean you have to make it too. You know that, right?
Okay.
And also, maybe the reason why people feel so comfortable making fun of your BBL is because you do not command the respect that you so seek.
Baby girl, stop. Malcolm Isha X. Because I'm sure that you've lived your life and didn't say nothing to nobody and they whisper to their friends, look at her fat ass. Ain't nobody walking around saying make fun of me. And in every situation where somebody get picked at ain't one where they laid their pride down on the fucking floor and said attack me. So don't do that. People give unsolicited ass responses all the time. So don't try to tell somebody that she hasn't demanded a certain type of motherfucker. You can't do nothing to make me not call you a fat ass bitch. Can't demand a motherfucking thing in that regard, can you? Exactly. Shut the fuck up. Finish. Hurry up. You're on my nerves. Already.
Maybe if you stop using fat people at the expense of jokes, then people wouldn't do the same for your BBL.
And nobody made fun of Cardi BBL because people fat in the world, and she said, aha, I promise you. I promise you those are not one and the same, girl.
No, they shouldn't be making fun of your BBL.
Okay.
But also, no, you shouldn't be making fun of fat people. And neither should they. But if you are going to sit here and still say it's not that serious and offer a cupcake in the
It's not though. If you are right being fat, what's the problem? What is the problem? Why are you going home with this? Why are you going to bed with this? Like if you proud of who you are and then you don't need to feel low and all that shit, what's up? Like, oh, don't make fun of fat people. Who gives a fuck? How old are you? You sound like a child. Oh my god. They say this lady an activist. Well, that bitch need to activate on some other shit.
camera to anybody who is so upset by it. Well, I'm going to offer you a few books that I recommend.
Let's not start recommending books. Let's not start recommending books. I might recommend a diet. Are you kidding me? You sitting up here trying to be cute and see you fucking around. You gonna find out.
For you to understand why fat phobia is something so serious.
Oh man,
And
hell no.
something
Get
that
that
should
shit out my
not be
face.
taken lightly.
Get
And
that
something
shit out
that
my
should
face.
not be joked about.
I don't give a fuck.
Especially
Fuck all them books, nigga. On you. I don't give a fuck about them books. I promise you. Show me another one. I don't give a fuck. Like for real. This is out of control.
by someone as powerful as you.
Okay.
You are powerful. You are talented.
Wow.
And I am happy that your 3XL merch sold out.
Mm-hmm.
I am happy that you now see that you have fat fans. But if you would like to keep those fat fans, please consider unlearning fat phobia.
Your fat ass ain't going no motherfucking well. I know 50 bitches like you. Shut up. Look at her. If you want to keep me around, yeah, girl, don't threaten me with a good time.
And standing up for them
Mm-hmm.
instead of standing against them.
Okay. Bless you.
Shut the fuck up.
That way. Hold on, girl. For real. Cause on this day, I'm agreeing with Cardi. Girl, shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear that shit. What time is it? Like this shit crazy, girl. Go ahead, Cardi. We're gonna let you have this one. You better not call her no roach though, or use no black anti-black nigga middle shit. We watching you. Go ahead.
Ah, damn, shut up already. Like it's not that serious. Not everything is revolutionary. Not
Right.
everything have to have a crazy outrage. I already did a video. I told you it's not that serious. Like, what do you want me to do? Get on my fucking knees and apologize? I'm not apologizing for a fucking jokey joke. That it wasn't even about you. It was something about me and my fans. Like that's it. I don't care. I'm not
And I do think that's a fair statement that no one singled you out and made a thing of you. That would be targeted and that would be different. This was about the people who bought the 3XLs. Did you get one? I don't know, man.
apologizing. I'm not getting on my knees. No, I'm not reading a book. No, I'm not nothing. You see, like sometimes when people are being genuine, y'all don't like when people are being genuine. Cause I genuinely did a video like, hey, it's not that serious. I make fun of everybody. I make fun of myself. I don't really care if you skinny, if you big, if you that, you this. I always use anybody as the butt of the joke, like all the time. Like,
Y'all want me to use like 5% of my brain power? Okay. Because I've logged off. That young lady would have had more of a leg to stand on had she come at the situation from the following angle. Cardi B, you're writing everything off as a joke, but aren't you the same one that called Nicki Minaj arms? Fuck that. Aren't you the same one that told someone that you would rather die on an operating table than to look like them? See, you want to come at Cardi, you're going to have to come with receipts. That's how you get her to shut up. Child, I'm going to show you right here, right now. Okay? I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you how to shut her ass up. When you want to come at Cardi and you need her to understand your point of view, you gotta break it down like it's an improper fraction. You gotta break that shit down like long division. You gotta show her every little step. It's like algebra. And so let me show you why Cardi. I personally would challenge you about your fat phobic, your alleged fat phobic rhetoric and ideology. The young lady that I believe was suing Usher, who was very heavyset, she said, and she had the nerve to post my body on Twitter, and it took her 11 surgeries to still look like she wearing a wet diaper. In June of 2023, Cardi B said, "Girl, you lie on Usher and be obsessing about my kids like a weirdo. I'd rather die on a surgery table before I wake up in shape like you." When someone says that they would rather die than to look like someone who is morbidly obese, I think that makes for a fair argument that you may have some type of prejudice against people who are of a certain weight. And I would have come at Cardi and said, it's for that reason that I cannot accept what you said as a joke because I think it's rooted in something deeper. What do you have to say to that? Challenge her in a way that she would have to come back at you with logic. That bullshit that you got up there and did, you deserve the exact response you got because it was lazy. It was lazy. So yeah, fuck you. Okay? Fuck you. I can't keep helping you bitches. You ain't donated. So Cardi, keep on cussing her out.
he ain't, he ain't never to hurt nobody. Like it's like people make fun of me all the time. I got to the point that I don't even care anymore because it's like, who cares? Love yourself. If you concerned with yourself, you don't give a fuck what anybody gotta say. It's like what? Like if you're part of my family, bitch, you will be crying. You will be crying. They make fun of everything and everybody. Like it doesn't matter. And then it's like when you push, it makes people remember, like, you know what? Eat one. Eat one. Like it's like, no,
Now Cardi B talking about her family, they talk about each other so she got thick skin. This the same girl that's gonna get up here, walk down the hallway, turn over, bend over backwards so you can see her ass look like this and that. She gonna put on, child, the tights off. She gonna lift her shirt up, turn in a circle, child. She gonna prove everything you never asked her to show. Girl, bye. Don't try to play her like that, cause you be getting triggered too. You sensitive too.
it's not good enough.
Right, Miss Five House. Exactly.
No, it's not this. You want a fake apology? You want a fake I'm sorry?
And that's a real good question, girl. Cause that's what it's gonna be.
You want a fake kissing ass? You want a fucking fake gift basket? Girl, like, calm down. Calm your pussy. Now you pissing me the fuck off. Now you're gonna make me really say some rude shit for no reason. Or because I did a video. I already explained it. I'm not giving you a fake apology. I'm not getting on fake on my knees. I'm not fake doing nothing. That's the reason why y'all be expecting too much. I'm not your mom. I'm not nothing. I'm not nothing.
I'm not nothing.
My fans didn't feel offended. My fans were actually making the jokes with me about themselves.
You mad? So okay. And so what else had happened, girl? They said this might be promo. Not that part. That's some unnecessary shit. Okay. Now, I think this might be out of order, but here.
Oh my gosh. So I have like a whole bunch of people crying, talking about I'm fat phobic and stuff because I don't know, on Twitter it was like a joke between me and my fans on like, damn, you fat motherfuckers, why y'all bought all the 3X that fast? It was an innocent joke between me and my fans. But anyways,
Let me say this. What you're calling an innocent joke to me was an error. ERRR on your behalf. And I think that you set your business hat to the side. And that's what's going to ultimately be affected. If you're trying to sell something to someone, you wouldn't want any particular group to feel alienated. So, just as a businesswoman, I think that what you did was stupid. I'm not saying you're a terrible person or nothing like that, but it doesn't make sense to even make that kind of joke with the public. Why would you want your fans to feel degraded in any way? Why would you want those fans to be the butt of the joke? Why would you want them to, feel like, well, damn, she might feel a way about people on my side? It's just not smart, if that makes sense. If you want to put that in your group chat and laugh with your little friends because you thought that was funny, okay. But in your position, I don't think it was logical for you to make that comment publicly. Did it do anything for you? No. It caused drama, right? Exactly.
it's not that serious. And especially when it comes to me, I make fun of everybody. I don't give a fuck if you're fat, skinny, BBL down, got big feet, got small feet,
What that bitch said about me?
whatever. As long as you don't stink, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? It's never that serious. Like don't cry about it.
That bitch said big feet.
Um, Listen, people make fun of my BBL all the time. If we're gonna be using these phobic words and everything, then I'm gonna do a BBL phobic word because I get fun of more of having a BBL than you probably may get fun of being big. You know what
What?
I'm saying? Like it's not that serious, girl. Like it got to the point that like when people would talk shit about my body, I don't even care no more. You wanna know why? Because I'm content with how I look and I'm not laying in that table no more. I'm 33 and I'm old as fuck and I got shit to do. I can't take 2 months off no more. I can't take 2 months off no more because I got surgery and like I gotta wear a faja for like 6 months.
Okay. She ain't going on that table no more. Y'all heard that right. Bomb. She not going on. No, no, she not. You heard what she said. She's not going up there anymore.
If I got y'all so upset, here. Here's a cupcake.
Oh,
I'm not gonna apologize though because y'all fucking sensitive and wanna cry about some dumb shit. Every day I wanna cry about some fucking dumb shit. Uh,
you offered them a
Shit,
cupcake?
I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry every single time I wear a fucking leotard. Cause every time I wear a leotard, y'all want to talk about my hips and my ass. Okay, like it's not that serious, girl. Like it's not that
You know
serious.
what?
Like don't pay attention to me. Okay, I'm like one of them old school people that just make fun of everything. Make fun of everybody. Shit, I make fun of myself. I make fun of my own motherfucking kids. I make fucking fun of my own mama. I make fun of my own daddy. I make fun of my damn fucking self. Bitch, my man probably can't even stand me. I make fun of him all the time too. So just
Just, just, girl, what? Okay, any goddamn way. I don't even know. I think we just left the shadow realm. Anyway, so that's what she had to say about that. And then let me see. So then Cardi B decided that she would be taking a break from social media. Cardi B says that she will only be online moving forward to talk about her music. Let's read that memo. I promise you guys, I'm not going live no more on social media unless it's about my music. I have so many different things going on in my personal life, and I cannot allow this app to also take a toll on my mental health. Y'all are taking an innocent joke with my fans and use it as an excuse where y'all are insulting me every which way and saying the nastiest things about me, all in the name of pushing your narrative. Hmm. I could take my publicist's advice and just apologize, but that wouldn't be authentic to myself. Cause what the fuck Cardi look like apologizing to another human? Fuck your advice. We could have dashed this and we could have made this a little moment, but fuck all of that. You don't even know how to spin shit, girl. I could take my publicist's advice, but I ain't paying her, for nothing. She just, I guess it's in vain. You give her a check and don't take none of her motherfucking advice, girl. What's she over there for? You might as well publicize your damn self. She said, I wasn't trying to insult anybody or hurt anybody's feelings at all. I promise you, I don't care how anyone looks. I only care how you carry yourself as a person. I hope you guys accomplish whatever it is you were looking to accomplish. Thank you so much. Girl, is this the most sympathy and payola? So here go Cardi. She said this her last video on the topic. She done with it all.
The last time that I addressed this topic, because now I'm getting on this app and this app is not even fun anymore. Like, it's that I'm getting on this app to watch ASMR and I'm getting attacked from left to right.
Okay, so she talking about TikTok. She said y'all on TikTok dragging her so bad, baby. She got to come up off of there.
Um, so this will be the last video that I make on this. The fact that I was making a joke between me and my fans was joking on Twitter how they sold out the 3X large shirts. And my fans was like, damn, us already getting big. Damn, we can never make big jokes no more because we big, blah, blah, blah. So, I made an open form joke with them because it's supposed to be funny. And, this woman, she inserted herself in the joke. You know what I'm saying? She did 5 videos talking about the joke, and people just chimed in, and it became a big mess. So I did a video and I said, hey, this was not to hurt your feelings. This was a joke between me and my fans. This was a joke between me and my fans. I always make anybody the butt of the jokes. I make fun of everybody, like everybody. I don't care if you skinny. I don't care if you.
Stop saying that. You sound like a lame bully. I make fun of everybody. I make everybody the butt of the joke. That's not a positive thing to say. That insecure people do that. If you're doing what you're describing, finding the need to tear other people down and to mask insults as jokes because that's how you communicate. That's not a positive thing if that's what you're doing.
Big. I don't care. I don't care about nothing. Like, it's not that serious. And the video still wasn't good enough.
It wasn't good enough, girl, because there was no accountability in it. If I was in Cardi's position, I would have acted like I gave a fuck about them books. I would have said, you know what? I'm gonna make a reading list. And I would have had one of my assistants read it and give me some little points. And I would have had them post on social media like I was reading it. And I would have said, I'm so sorry. And I just would have lied and just acted like I really gave a fuck. Basically. And then I would have did a you got some merch? I asked her to come be a part of a photo shoot for some merch shots. Here, all the 3XL merch. Here, put that shit on your big ass. Come on, bitch. They said that would have felt disingenuous. I don't give a fuck. I bet that fat hoe would have shut up. I bet you that. All right then.
Now you're recommending me, since the video wasn't good enough for you, you're recommending me to go read a fat phobic book.
Yeah.
And it's like, baby
Right. It's
girl,
bad business.
I'm not going to take 5 or 6 hours of my day to read a book about fat phobia when I could take 5 or 6 hours of my day to watch a documentary and see how the government successfully killed thousands of people
What?
just so they could migrate them out their space.
Cardi, are you fucking high? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Is this your attempt at deflection? Cardi.
To gentrify the community they were born in.
Okay.
and educate myself on how can they do this again, because history repeats itself.
And health issues are sometimes passed down. Let's go back to the body. What?
I'd rather do that. I'd rather do that. Now, I am not going to give an apology. And you want to know why I'm not going to give an
You
apology?
already told
Because
us.
I wasn't insulting you. And if I'm giving you an apology, it will be fake and forced. And you wouldn't want somebody to give you something that is forced and is not coming from the heart. I genuinely did my first video to tell you that I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. This was something between my fans that you inserted yourself in. That was genuine. If I say sorry, it's not going to be genuine. It's not going to be real because I didn't intend to insult you or insult anybody. There has been 300, like, can you believe that there's like 300 videos about this topic when there's so many things going on in this world. There's so many things going on in this country. I can't even believe that I made 3 videos in 1 week about this topic. It's not a big deal. It's really not. And it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. Yes, I understand fat phobia. Some people have body dysmorphia. There's a lot of people that have body dysmorphia. When I was a little girl, well, not a little girl, when I was young, I used to hate that I had a flat ass. And it used to depress me. It used to depress me that I had a flat ass. What are we going to do about it? And then on top of that, in the real world, when somebody insults you, you cannot make them give you an apology. And they're not going to. The real world, when you go outside, when you touch grass,
When you touch grass, you'll find some people that understand their business a little better than you do, and they'd be quick to go ahead and give an apology. You wanna know why? Because the customer is always right. And your dumb ass gonna talk yourself right into losing a whole demographic of customers because you can't find it within yourself to simply say, I'm sorry I offended you. Regardless of your intentions, that's how she ended up feeling. It would take nothing for you to simply say, I'm sorry. This didn't have to be all of this. And I do personally feel like the girl over exaggerating and she doing a lot for a little bit, but I don't get to trivialize her issues. She is the woman walking around this world as a fat ass bitch. So she knows her experience. She knows what she's been through. She knows how she's been bullied. She knows what opportunities that she's missed. She knows how she's been mistreated because of her size. So I can't tell her that fat phobia isn't a thing. I can only tell her it's a thing I don't give a fuck about. That's all. So she want to recommend these books and shit. They said, but wouldn't that admit fault? No, people need to be clear about what they're apologizing for. Telling someone that you acknowledge their feelings and that you're sorry for hurting their feelings ain't the same as agreeing with them. You're simply acknowledging them. That's all she had to do. The girl just wanted to be seen. And she wanted to know like that, you weren't trying to make fun of her, and she just wanted to be seen, she just wanted to be heard. And it would have been nothing to do with this. So you didn't help the situation at all.
TikTok and stuff, maybe you could force somebody to give you an apology and make you feel better and get on their knees and be like, I apologize. And to your mom, ma'am, I am a mother and I'm sorry that you feel that way about this situation. It shouldn't have gotten
Hello?
this far. Maybe that's why your daughter shouldn't have made 6 videos about it.
Oh
To
wow.
the point that people start picking on me and trying to hurt my feelings. I'm not gonna let nobody hurt my feelings.
Wait a minute. The girl mama came out and said something, and you didn't deflect it, and you didn't twisted it up and told the mama it's her daughter. Girl, you do too much, girl. I know you fucking lying to me. You need to stop. Be so fucking for real.
I don't care. I apologize to you because you're a mom. And I don't want to bring no tears to no mom ever. So I'm apologize to you.
Cardi, are you okay? You're apologizing to her mother, not to the young lady directly. And the apology is just oozing with narcissism because you only doing it because you identify with her position in life. Well, I'm sorry to you because I wouldn't like it if I'm a mother. Because you can find it within yourself to relate. You apologize to her mama, but you won't apologize to the damn daughter. You batshit crazy. Wrap this shit up.
Maybe the situation could be solved a different way, but I'm not giving an apology and I'm not reading a book about fat phobia, bro. I understand. I get it, but it's just
They said, what about when she told Akbar to go dig up her dead mama? Akbar's a mother. You know this bitch say anything.
it's just that. I really wish that by today this topic gets laid to rest
Uh-huh.
because it's ridiculous and it's gonna be a revolving topic, revolving topic.
Uh-huh.
If you making fun of me, make y'all feel better. If calling me all type of illiterate, all type of BBLs, all type of my butt, all type of this, make y'all feel better, then go ahead, do that.
When you make me mad enough, it do make me feel better, to tell you the truth. But Cardi, I need to ask you a question. How do you sit in the car in the dark and say what you just said, which is if that make y'all feel better, do it. But in another breath, you say that you make everybody the butt of the jokes and you talk about everybody all the time. How you trying to make somebody else feel low for the shit that you claim you do every day? When you were trying to discount baby girl's feelings, you said she basically needed to suck it up and that she wouldn't make it in your family because everybody talk about everybody. You said you probably get on your man nerves because you talk about him all the time. You said you make people. I literally paused when you said it. I said that's not good for you to say you make people the butt of the jokes. That sounds kind of off to me. But now you sitting up here trying to give a PSA about people talking about people. Girl, go ahead, finish and offer the bitch a cupcake.
I didn't mean to offend nobody.
Okay,
So if y'all feel like y'all gotta offend me to make yourself feel better, then
okay.
do that. I didn't mean to hurt nobody's feelings neither. If y'all feel like hurting my feelings was gonna make y'all feel better, then do that. But one thing about it is this not gonna keep being a topic. That's just that.
The lie detector test determined that was a lie. I put that right on my lineup. Just talked about it. All right. It ain't over until the mob says it's over. Now we're done with it. Okay. Nothing to see here. Nothing. Absolutely nothing.